Oh, they're giving. Welcome to the diary room.
Thank you.
Been long awaited.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're missing your thoughts on a lot of things, so let's get into it.
Really?
Yes,
I thought I'd been giving thoughts. Okay.
you have, but we haven't heard it in the live DR.
Right.
Um, so you got brought back to the season. You were asking me if it was going to be a setup or not. Um, what's your evaluation?
At first I was annoyed because it did give setup. I was the only winner. Well, I am the only winner in the entire cast. And there's only 3 returnees, which is like nothing in the grand scheme of things. So I thought it would be a setup, but after getting into the game, I'm like more calm about it now. Because I don't think it's playing out that way. Like I'm being targeted for being a winner or whatever.
Okay, interesting. Your fellow tutors, Michael, Livy, how have you felt about them?
Girl, where's Livy? I don't I
Ooh.
don't feel anything about her because where the
Oh,
fuck is she? I literally had to ask her if she was just like specifically ignoring me or she was just like inactive in general because she just didn't respond to me for days and she never responds to me for days. And then the one time she does respond, I'll respond back and then she just goes MIA again. So I really don't have any thoughts about her. And Michael, I'm happy he's playing with me. Um, we're working really well together, which I didn't think we would. So yeah.
okay. You were, of course, sorted with the physical girlies. You know,
Mhm.
Aiden Crow, Shinx Val. Um, now that we're 10 days in, how are you still feeling about your group? You guys still haven't lost anybody yet.
Um, I feel okay with them. I don't think any of them would nominate me. Like I feel comfortable with them like as a group, but there's a couple of them like I don't speak to that much. Like Crow, I really don't speak to at all, and the only reason I would consider him an ally at this point is because of that group. Val kind of the same thing. Like she's when she's here, she's good, but when she's not, I like just don't know where she goes. But um, the other two I feel fine with. Shanks, I feel like it's going to be a problem eventually.
Oh,
Who's the other
God.
one? Aiden.
Yes.
Aiden, I feel good with. I feel like he trusts me a lot. I trust him. Um, he's probably like my closest ally that I could see being in the final 2 with, but I don't know.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Uh,
Also, I'm
mhm,
very high right now, so if my if my talking is slow, just put me on like times 2 speed or something.
please, no problem. Um, so obviously you experienced the rise and fall of Miss Brandy. What were your on all of that?
What are my thoughts on that? Honestly, my plan okay, when I started talking to her, I could tell that she was gonna be an interesting character. So I'm like, I want this girl to be my final 2. So, like, I just put in my head without even really, like, giving her a choice in the matter, just decided that she was gonna be the one that I went to the final 2 with. But then I was telling her something because me and Michael have this agreement that we're gonna go to the final 3 together, and then, like, from there, we can decide, like, basically whoever wins the final HOH can, like, either decide, like, "Okay, I'm confident I'm gonna beat you and I'll take you," or cut me, like, "It's fine," and take the other person to win. So, we have that deal, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna bring Brandy with me." But then she, like, ratted me out to Michael because I was like I wasn't really doing it to, like, throw him under the bus. I was just doing it more so, like, it was, like, maybe a subconscious thing of, like, trying to bring her closer to me. So I was, like, kind of talking bad about him, and then she went to him and told him what I said. So I was like, "Okay, fuck this bitch. I clearly can't do anything with her." So then I just decided I wanted her out as soon as possible, and then she was nominated, and I'm like, "Okay, well, bye."
Well,
So she's a queen. I was along for the ride. I know she's an icon, but not an icon for my game.
please. And gone she is. So obviously you've, are notorious for winning a lot of competitions during your seasons. And this time, this season, we've already had kind of 3 back-to-back weeks of people just winning out their weeks. Um, how how are you feeling about there proving to be a lot of physical competitors on this cast?
Um, to be honest, I feel like okay, I'm probably a little bit rusty with the competitions, right? Because it's been a minute since I've like played an org, and I am throwing right now, so I haven't been able to like fully see how good these people are in the competitions because I can't compare them to myself yet, if that makes sense. Because like
Mm,
I haven't been giving it my all, so I don't know if they're better than me or not. Like they're winning, but like someone has to win. So to me, it's like it's obviously not going to be me because I'm throwing, so it's going to be one of them. So I don't care like who's winning what. Like I'm not really worried about it. I don't know, but maybe that's just me being like delusional. But I'm pretty sure like I know I can win a lot of these things if I really tried. So yeah, I'm not too bothered by it. And
okay.
also this time I'm not having to like because I've been playing more low key and I haven't been like I'm usually really aggressive with my gameplay, but this time
Mhm.
I'm being like very relaxed with it. Not that I'm not doing anything. I'm just like not being as aggressive and like being open about it, I guess. Like now I'm kind of like playing behind the scenes more. So I don't have to focus on the competitions as much anyway. So I'm not really too bothered.
Okay, fair enough. So you've gotten yourself into quite a few different alliances, the Buffys, Teachers Lounge, MLM,
Hmm.
O Canada, Marge Simpson. So I just kind of want to know, like, which alliances do you take seriously right now? Of like, I'm actually writing with these people, like, which are just like not that.
So the Buff Buddies, that was just literally because of me being a tutor and them being like my students or whatever. Realistically, I don't see myself considering that as an option to go with because I don't think anyone is taking that seriously. It's kind of just like where we were placed. Like I didn't get to choose the people, so I don't really care about them in that way. So that alliance, I don't consider anything. Teachers Lounge, same thing. Like I'm allies with Michael, but Livy's probably my number one target right now. So I don't really think anything of that one. MLM, who's that in that again? Oh yeah. um, I am like loyal to it ish. I don't see myself going to the end with any of these people, but
Ooh,
but they are like I can trust them for right now. The O Canada one, I don't really care about that one to be honest. It was just to make something with Sammy. Like I wanted to have an alliance with her, and then that was kind of just like an easy thing that was there. Marge Simpson, I'm probably most loyal to because all of these people I see myself like actually working with. Like Aiden and Michael are probably like my two closest allies, and then Jordan's right behind them. So that alliance is like where I see myself going far. And yeah, that's it. Everyone but Michael doesn't count. So that's all.
right, fair enough. So heading into this cycle, Sammy obviously wins the HOH. How do you feel kind of about your relationship with Sammy in the game?
Sammy,
Hmm.
I trust her. I honestly, I feel really bad for her because she told me like what happened with her and Miranda, and I'm very empathetic to like her situation, and I understand wanting Miranda out of the game, but I like I'm gonna have to not vote Miranda out this week and kind of go against Sammy, which sucks. But I actually do like her a lot, and I want to work with her. So I'm hoping she's not too mad at me about this vote. But I think pretty much everyone is voting to keep Miranda, so it's not like I can just use the excuse like, "Oh, I just wanted to vote with the majority."
Oh wow. So
What's the oh wow?
please, oh nothing, nothing. Uh, so okay, so for you, I know Michael's mentioned to you before of uh, trusting Malik. So did any part of you feel like, you know what, I kind of want Malik to stick around, or
Okay, so I already had Malik very low in my trust rankings. Like I probably was gonna nominate him if I won. Um, and then Michael told me like, I told that to Michael, and he said, like, "Try with him because he actually really likes him, and he wants to work with him." And then a part of me was like, "Okay, well, now I just want him out more because I know Michael, like, his whole deal to go to the final 3 together and then cut each other if we need to, like, I know he's just gonna latch on to someone who's easy to beat, and then he's just gonna try and win that competition to cut me. Like, I know he's not gonna take me to the final 2, and I'm seeing who he's choosing to, like, kind of go to the end with us. Like, first it was Brandy, then she left, then it was, like, gonna be Malik. So I'm like, I just want him out. That made me want him out even more. But then I'm like, the more I thought about it, Miranda is close to a lot of people, and it would make sense to get her out. So, like, I considered both options. Ultimately, I kind of still wanted Malik to leave, but I was, like, weighing them both pretty much until, like, an hour ago. Like, until I realized, okay, it's kind of not even possible to do one thing. So I'm like, "Okay, fuck it." But
okay.
yeah.
So right as of right now, you're kind of committed to this deal with Michael of you guys going to the final three and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, to be honest, like, I think he's more scared to take me to the end than I am to take him to the end. Like, he knows I can win because 'cause I've won already, so I feel like he is more apprehensive to take me and to have me sit there with him, but I don't really care about that. Like, if I genuinely think like he played better than me, then I'll cut him in final 3. But yeah, I'm down to go with this deal. He hasn't really given me a reason not to. He's like told me pretty much his entire game. I'm sure there's shit he's leaving out, but like to me, he's told me a lot of things and he's proven that I can trust him. So like I'm down to do it.
All right. So so it sounds like you feel like if you get to the end, it should be a surefire win for you. Do you feel like actually being a winner could hinder your chances?
I've thought about that, but I feel like just as easily as they can be like, "Oh, we don't want to vote a winner to win," like you've already won. I can spin that and be like, "It was harder for me to get here because I was a winner." So I don't know. I feel like it can go either way. I'm not really like I can't think about that because I can't change the fact that I'm a winner. There's not another winner here that I can like bring to the end and then even the playing field if I had to, if it was going to be like a bad thing for me. So there's no choice in the matter. So I just like, need to go with it.
Okay. And you mentioned before feeling like Shinx is a problem for you. Why do you feel that way?
To be honest, I think it was me just like kind of metagaming, which I tried to not do because I wouldn't want that done to me, especially given like the fact that I'm a winner that I've played this twice
Mhm.
already. So part of it was honestly metagaming because I know he is like good, but the more I talk with him, I actually like him and I don't want to just go based off of like past ideas about him. I want to just base it off of this game. And this game, he's like not proven to be a threat to me. So I'm not threatened by him at the moment until he gives me a reason to be.
Period. So going into this next HOH, do you feel like this is going to be one you're gunning for?
Um, I feel like I'm gonna try. Like I'm gonna play the HOH. I'm not gonna go into it and have the mindset of throwing. So I'm gonna go in. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. Like I'm not gonna try my hardest, but I'm not gonna not try because I don't think I need to win at the moment. But I also wouldn't mind winning because I like to win, and I
Hmm.
don't think it would hurt my game at this present moment, considering we have like 3 sweep weeks so far. Like, I think me winning one competition is not gonna put a target on my back.
Right. So, should you win, who do you feel like your noms would likely be?
Assuming Malik goes this week, Livy and probably Livy and Crow, honestly.
Do you feel like being in two alliances with Crow would look bad, or does not that not care? Do you not
Oh.
care?
Well, as I mentioned, I don't think the buff buddies is really a thing to me, and I feel like especially with Livy losing her immunity next week and it's, like, kind of an even playing field, I feel like the teamed alliances, whatever the fuck it is, isn't gonna matter. As for the Canadian alliance, like, no one's talked in it in how long? Like, it's not even like, what has it been? Since the 12th? What's today? The 15th. 3 days since someone's even spoken in it. So, like, I don't think that one is really anything, and I think Sammy and I like, Sammy was considering nominating Val this week as a pawn, like, to save Malik with the veto and then put Val up. So, if she was considering doing it, I feel like she can't hold that against me. And then Val, I don't know, I could probably talk to her and just figure it out. So, no, I'm not worried about the alliances.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna go to him and be like, "You're a pawn." Like, I don't care if he's happy about it, but I'm gonna make it known he's a pawn, so I don't think he would outwardly just be like, "Fuck this guy," and then, like, expose our alliances, for example. So, I'm not worried about him either.
Okay, fair enough. And should you not win, who are some ideal HOH outcomes for you?
Um, I want Michael to win because I feel like he would okay, my worry right now is that I'm gonna keep on getting out people that I'm not working with without me actually winning HOH, and then it's just gonna be a bunch of people that I'm working with, and then I can't win HOH or else I'd be betraying them. So, I kinda need Michael to win to, like, take out one of my allies, as funny as that sounds. He's probably the one I want to win the most. The only people I would really feel uncomfortable with having HOH is probably Livy, and honestly, yeah, that's it. Like, just Livy. Even Crow, I think, like, wouldn't nominate me.
Period. Well, thank you, Ryan. This has been very informative.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. You,
Did I give you everything you needed?
huh?
I said, "Did I give you everything you needed?"
I suppose so. Like 10 days late, but right.
Well, you need me to have something to say or else we're just gonna be sitting here like crickets.
Please.
Like, now I have all these things to say because 'cause there's been 10 days worth of game.
Okay. Well, we're enjoying watching you on your journey to at least third place if you want to remain your title.
Not at least 3rd place. I need to get 3rd place to keep my title.
Hmm.
Why? Why does Vlad get to have a shitty season? Why does he get to get 13th place in a season and he's fine?
Well, because he ate down 2 seasons.
And so
So,
did I.
oh wow.
2 seasons and I didn't flop. This is
Oh
gonna be
wow.
3 seasons that I don't flop.
Oh
Can he
wow.
say? Can he say the same?
Well, that's why you need to get far to make sure you can say you ate 3 seasons.
I need I need to get at least, like, 6th to be like, I don't even need to worry about any other chatter because he got 13th place.
Okay.
Like, I wanna win. My goal is to win.
Okay, C's. Well, we will be enjoying watching you. But
Also, there was no congratulations in my DR about beating him in total days.
I was going to, but you already posted about it. So I said I don't need to do anything.
I still need to get a little pat on the back. I needed acknowledgement, and I needed him to see it.
My bad. I'll post the next one.
Period.
All right. Well, thank you, Ryan.
Thank you. I'll do another one next cycle so I can get the points.